Hey there, I'm the Real Housewife of Snohomish County, and welcome back to the farm. So it's a lot later than I normally do my videos. Um, it's actually time for evening chores, which means kind of getting everybody cleaned up and ready to go to bed. I was scrolling through Facebook pages just now, and I came upon a post from a chicken page that I follow and like and adore. And it was about why she chooses not to have roosters in her flock. Now, as with these wonderful pages, we sometimes say things that are our opinions, and people love to comment, and we usually welcome it. And there's other people that, may disagree with what you think or what you say, and go about politely saying, I found that I've had this experience. Then there's others who feel it's their place to tell you how wrong you are and how what you're saying doesn't make sense. And I kind of find those people to be bullshit. That's just the way I feel. So this post was about roosters, and I have gone through phases where I've had roosters in my flock, and it's always come to a very quick end. The first rooster, I had some roosters when I lived in Edmonds that had to go because we couldn't have roosters, so those don't count. When we moved out here to the farm, I had a lovely rooster named Sweetums. Sweetums was I think he was some type of sex link. I think I hatched him out. And he was all white, really beautiful, big, beautiful rooster. Well, Sweetums, I was standing up on the deck, and from the deck you can see the run for the chicken coop. And I was standing up there, and I see a hawk swoop down, and I have black aviary netting over the top of my run, thank goodness. And the hawk like bounced off the netting. And as I'm standing there watching this all unfold, I see Sweetums, the rooster, trample all of the hens and was the first one in the chicken coop. So all those people who say, roosters, protect your hens and let them know that danger is there. Bullshit. Sweetums went not long after that. Next in line was Kevin. Oh, sweet Kevin. Kevin was a beautiful Easter egger that I got as, the hatcheries, they'll always send you a free chick, or which I call packing, extra packing. And they normally turn out to be roosters, and Kevin didn't disappoint. Kevin was beautiful. Kevin is actually still the ringtone on my phone because I liked his crow. Kevin was super sweet. He'd let me hold him and everything. And then he turned into an adult. And everybody's like, oh, my roosters are so sweet. And how old are they? Oh, they're 3 months. Yeah, it's going to change. And he started flogging me from behind for no reason. Like, they'd be out free ranging, and I was walking to let out the ducks, and he'd come up behind me and get me. And I have no tolerance for the uncalled for aggression. He did get me one time after that. I was in the chicken coop trying to grab one of the hens, and she made a ruckus. I think she had something on her foot or something I was trying to grab her to look at, and I didn't close the door to the chicken coop, and Kevin came sailing in and flogged me. That one was on me because he was just doing his job there. But after that, any other time, like, he got me from behind a couple times after that. He went to my friend Carly's house in Granite Falls and was dinner. I don't have time for that. Especially like when I have my nephews come over, and they're short, and that rooster can get them. I don't need to traumatize my nephews and have to pay for their therapy bills for that. So yeah, and then most recently I hatched out some olive eggers, and the rooster was real cute, and I was like, you know what? Even Michael was like, you should try having a rooster again. So I tried it, and he's about 4 months old, and he was just terrorizing the hens. Wouldn't leave them alone, and I'd had enough. My hens, like right now, look, they're just all out there, quiet, no problems. Whenever I've had a rooster in the flock, people are like, oh, they make sure there's no squabbles between the hens, they keep peace. No, my roosters caused all the problems. All the problems in the hen house was caused by my rooster. It's the way it is. Sometimes he would come in and break up a fight, but then most of the time he was the one causing the ruckus and causing the drama. I do have my silky rooster, and he lives in the small pen with the silky hens, and he's very sweet. He's very lovely, but he's also pint-sized. So they're over here fighting over their food, the geese are. So yeah, so roosters, my opinion, they suck. They're not necessary. They're not necessary for flock protection. They're not necessary for, because you know what? If you don't free range, if you free range, which is totally fine, you have that, do that. But like my geese, they free range. So if they get attacked by a predator, that's on me. It's not because they don't have a gander out there or whatever. That's on me, and I take that on myself. So if you free range your chickens, it's kind of a crapshoot whether or not you're going to lose some hens. So the protection thing, yeah, Sweetums, first one in the door. Yeah, not really a good protector. They're loud, they're noisy. People are like, oh, they're great to hear them in the morning when they crow. They don't just crow in the morning when the sun comes up. They crow all day. And some of them crow at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, for no reason. They crow all the time. And yeah, sometimes you just don't hear it anymore, but it gets really old. So the protection, that fertilized eggs, yeah, that's fun, having fertilized eggs, but you know what? I'd rather order some instead of having barnyard mixes. I like having certain kinds of chickens. So if you want barnyard mixes and you want to have a rooster, knock yourself out. So I guess the whole point of this video is I don't know why I'm surprised anymore that people feel that it's their place to tell you that you're wrong, especially when it's your page. Anyways, that's just me. So, Lisa at Fresh Eggs Daily, I agree with you on all the reasons you said not to have a rooster, because I have found they are not good for protection. They're loud, noisy, and annoying. They've been causing all the problems in my chicken coop, and I don't feel like making stupid saddles for the back of every one of my hens because I've got a rooster who feels that he needs to mate with every hen 9 million times a day. Because I don't have enough crap going on in a day that I need to make sure they keep their little saddles on. Really? Really? Anyways, so yeah, and fertilized eggs, I'll order some eggs, I'll go down the street and get some eggs. I don't care. It's not that important to me. All right, on that note, it's time to make sure everybody is quiet and quieted down, ready to go to bed. And you know what? I don't need a rooster to tell my hens when to go to bed. It's amazing. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.